Hey, what's up, people? It's me, DangerMouse1337, and I'm back with a commentary. And another commentary, because quite frankly, I miss commentating, and I really enjoyed commentating. I think I'm just gonna go back to commentating now, because quite frankly, fuck this. I've got to just do the videos that I want to do, and I also got to do videos that aren't going to take too much of my time. So, you know, doing a couple hours of commentary is a lot easier in my life than, you know, doing 12 hours of making a fucking clip show video like, you know, my standard retard rodeo videos. So after 2 episodes, I think the show's pretty much cancelled until probably my holidays in a couple months. So the targets I'm going to do tonight, turns out these things seem to go in cycles. The target I'm going to do tonight is Dawn Hawkins, who was the second target I ever commentated on, funnily enough. And the channel Porn Harms was quiet for 2 months up until this point, where they started making videos again. So all of a sudden I'm back with one of my original targets. All I can say is it's good to be home. The anal lube's in the fridge, Dawn. Feel free to help yourself. Now let's get on with this commentary. And already she's got nothing to say.
Hi, it's Dawn from Morality and Media and Porn Harms.
You may think her voice is high, but the scary part is I had to pitch shift it down 3 semitones in order for my headphones to be able to handle it.
I'm really excited about something that happened today, so I wanted to make a quick video and let you know.
What happened? Did you find a penny under your couch? Did you get a small lottery win? Was it something good like that?
So the Republican Party, I found out, is changing their platform to...
They could change their platform to the fucking first prize podium at the Olympic Games and they still wouldn't win the fucking election.
Not only cover child pornography, but also hardcore pornography or obscenity.
Oh, fuckity fuck.
I know that everybody has their political views, and I'm not trying to push any one political party, definitely.
Because I'm sure, as everyone's well aware, fascism, like what you practice, lies outside of the left-right political dichotomy.
But I think anybody who's anti-pornography will count this as a victory.
This is, of course, making the heady assumption that they can count to 1.
So the platform is now going to read, current laws on all forms of pornography and obscenity need to be vigorously enforced.
Oh, the old war on drugs thing of these states allowing medical marijuana and the federal prosecutors attacking the states, therefore the states' rights getting trampled, and it's a big fucking mess.
The GOP is not advocating for any new laws. It's important to understand that. They are just saying that they want the existing federal obscenity laws to be enforced.
Here's a couple of things. Number 1, obscenity is something which infringes on morality. Morality is entirely subjective, so therefore she wants Christian morality and therefore Christian theocracy to reign supreme. If you're going to enforce these laws, then I demand that you enforce every single insane law in the book, among the things of like it's illegal to carry an ice cream cone on your back pocket if it's a Sunday and things like that. Those all have to be enforced too if you're going to enforce these ridiculous laws.
And those laws prohibit the distribution of hardcore pornography or obscenity on the internet.
Oh, the internet! Now you want to censor the internet. Yes, you could just go up to the internet control building somewhere in Sweden, apparently, and stamp your fist on the desk and demand they take all this porn off the internet right now. I'm sure that's going to happen.
Cable and satellite television, in hotels, motels, and retail shops.
So now you want the government to get involved in large corporations or even small businesses like hotels and motels and tell them to basically censor whatever they have in their rooms, and this is somehow the government's business. Why? Oh, because the lives of private citizens is somehow your business because you're a nosy ass bitch. Oh, that's right.
Yet, you know, pornography is all over those places.
Trust her, she's vigorously checked this fact.
That's because the laws are not being enforced at all and haven't been really vigorously enforced for a while.
If you mean since the days they burnt witches, then yeah, it's been a while.
About 2 years ago, we started efforts called the War on Illegal Pornography Coalition.
And right there in the title is all you need to know. The War on Illegal Pornography Coalition is actually a war on pornography as a whole, so it's titled illegal just to try and push their agenda further.
To get these laws enforced again. We work with 127 national and state and local groups. We've got almost half of the Senate and many members of the House working with us too.
Proof or it doesn't exist. I call bullshit on that whole entire section of we've got half of the fucking Senate with us. Really? I don't think so.
And it's people on both sides of the aisle, Republicans and Democrats.
Assholes come in different flavors. What the fuck is your point there?
So, again, I just want to stress I'm not pushing the Republican Party. I'm just very excited that they're addressing the issue officially.
Look, at this point, I'm willing to bet Mitt Romney could probably suck a fucking golf ball through a garden hose. That's how much cock he's had to suck just for extra votes. So it's unsurprising they took your little issue as well.
You know, our president, the president of our organization, Patrick Truman, he used to be the chief at the U.S. Department of Justice.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested in Grandpa's old war stories in the 1850s. Can we get a wriggle on?
Who was responsible for enforcing these obscenity laws.
In other words, I guess he was the chief witch hunter then.
And when he was there, they never lost a case against the major producers and distributors of illegal pornography.
It's because they launched fuck all cases against legitimate porn producers and were focused on child pornography. Patrick Truman has complained about this before.
And because of that, the worst types of pornography at the time, which was like rape-themed pornography and child-themed pornography, it was pretty much wiped out.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure there's still a strong market for that shit all over the fucking place. Just type rape porn into Google Images and take off safe search and you'll see what I mean.
Because people were afraid to make and sell it because so many others were going to jail and, losing their assets.
Just like people were really afraid to make alcohol during Prohibition in the 1920s, eh?
Because of it. So, can you imagine if those laws would just be enforced again today, the worst types of pornography would be decreased.
Oh, what a wonderful world that would be.
A lot of the harms would decrease in our society. I don't have to spell out the harms for you.
Yes, in fact, you do, because all the time I've been engaged in this debate, no one has ever proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that porn is more harmful than something like gambling, say.
Most of you already know that, adults and children today are developing lifelong addictions to pornography.
Who, why, what, where, and how?
There's now a huge problem of child pornography, bigger than ever before.
Yeah, it's not like pedophile rings can effectively organize themselves over the internet or anything.
It's not that all of a sudden there's a bunch of pedophiles around. It's that we've been grooming these people for years. The
psychological studies of Neil Malamuth directly contradict you, and he's considered the best in the field.
People who are regularly viewing pornography find that they can no longer be satisfied with the same types of images, and so
they commit slippery slope fallacies, the vicious bastard.
They're deviating to harder materials, including child pornography, in order to get off on it.
Can you spot the difference? Me neither.
And to find satisfaction. We know that 56% of divorces cite internet pornography as a major factor for the divorce.
And out of that 56%, how many are genuine cases and how many are done just to demonize men and just to basically fit a nice story and paint a good picture of the other person?
Pornography is leading to increased demand for sex trafficking.
The tenuous links between the mainstream pornography industry and sex trafficking will be looked at again in the next video I'm going to do, which is a second video that she made.
Recent studies now are talking about how men in their 20s are reporting they're developing porn-induced sexual dysfunction.
Yeah, I'm jacking off to your face right now and there ain't nothing you can do to stop it.
There are so many articles about that in the last few months. So I'm really excited about this development. So many people are suffering because of pornography.
Well, I'm glad that you understand my predicament. I just don't know how I'm going to stop watching it.
So it's really important that our leaders do something about it. We already have the tools. The laws are already on the books. They've been upheld by the Supreme Court.
Once again, just because you have a law in place, enforcing it is not necessarily a great idea. See some of the other treaties Americans signed, like the NDAA, before you say anything else.
It's not a Republican or a Democrat issue, but
an issue for people who think that personal liberty is a fucking oxymoron.
We're grateful and we're grateful that the Republican Party has made this an official stance.
Well, you know what they say, take what you can get.
If you want to learn more about what you can do, go to our website, pornharms.com. We have a lot of research listed about the harms.
All of which you can guarantee is completely cherry-picked and completely fucking useless because it ignores opposing viewpoints in literature.
A lot of resources if you happen to be struggling with some of these harms with addiction, or if someone in your family is.
I'm sorry, but I prefer not to think about the masturbation habits of my various family members, thank you very much.
And we have a lot of advocacy type efforts available there.
For when being a moralizing douchebag on the internet isn't bad enough.
Thanks for your support. I hope you're excited with me.
All I can say is thank you, Dawn. Thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart for getting me back into the practice of smashing idiots like you over the head with a fucking vase. Yes, I am back, bitches. I am going to be doing more of these commentaries because these commentaries are quite frankly just too juicy to ignore. So, you can expect another video on Dawn just a little bit later on in the week. And that's all I have to say for now. I'll see you guys around next time. Thanks, bye.